Hi again. So it's time to experience some more soul empowering hypnosis. And today's spirit animal is a real beauty. It is the crane. And we are going to be drawing, as always, inspiration and wisdom from the Animal Spirit Guides book by Dr. Stephen Farmer. And today's date is May 16th, 2025. And the page numbers, the crane is on pages 93 and 94. And so it says, if the crane shows up, it means do what you need to do to bring greater balance into your life. Next bullet point. This is a time of great abundance and plenty, one in which you won't want for anything. Next bullet point. Oh, this one is great. This is where we're really going to focus our hypnosis session today. A portal has opened that allows you glimpses of the future without fear or trepidation. Next bullet point. Maintain a relaxed vigilance at this time, paying close attention to signs and omens. Final bullet point. It's time to revive and restore that hobby or recreational interest you once enjoyed. So the session today is going to be really, really fun. We're definitely going to do a progression. So a lot of people have heard about past life regression and future life progression. We're going to do a current, near-term, future progression, letting you see a really nice glimpse into your future. And one of the things that can be most helpful for a very positive future is whenever you're having these hypnosis sessions, you're doing a great job of connecting in with spirit realm wisdom, energy, also with your soul's wisdom, your spirit guides. So there's a lot of love and energy and support and answers and knowledge that is coming in for you during these sessions. That's wonderful. And make sure that all that is coming in for you during these sessions, that you are actually taking action on the guidance that you receive, the answers that come in, the requests that the universe makes of you. Because of course, it's a two-way street. When we are having our hypnosis sessions, a lot of times we are asking for a positive shift for ourselves and our lives, or maybe the world, or maybe our loved ones' lives. And so we are really good about saying like, hey, would love, 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 love this positive shift to occur. Great. They would love to help you. You know what else they love? When you realize your own power, how much positive effect you and your choices and your actions and your ways of being and your beliefs and your words, et cetera, they love when you realize how powerful you are. And one of the best ways that they can get you to understand that is to have you take action and then see the positive effect that occurs. So, yes, they want to help you, but they also don't want you to be a couch potato. Yes, they want to help you, but they don't want every part of you to atrophy. They want you to also be taking positive action in your life as well. And so all of these great things that come in the hypnosis sessions will be a million times magnified if and when you do take action on what they are asking you, suggesting you do. And a great example of that, I was working with one of my soul empowering hypnosis, SEH certification students earlier today. And she actually just graduated from SEH level 3. So that's really wonderful. And she and I were experiencing a psychometry exercise a few days ago. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's really amazing. It's one of the great things that we do in the SEH program. And when she and I were experiencing the psychometry exercise, she showed me a ring that has been in her family lineage for a very long time. And she kept getting this intuitive hit that she was meant to bury the ring under a tree. And when I saw the ring and I heard her say that, of course, the Courtney reaction of it all was like, like it's so pretty, like, and it's been in your family for generations. And now, of course, I'm not saying any of that. That's what's happening in my head. I'm like, oh no, like she's going to bury this beautiful thing that has been, could be a family heirloom. But then we do the psychometry exercise. And I felt the energy of the ring. And I was like, oh, yeah, that thing definitely needs to get buried. So, of course, again, I'm not saying any of this stuff out loud, What I did say out loud was the energy of the ring and the visions, the messages, and just told it to her straight so that she could provide her own interpretation rather than my interpretation being like, whoa, like that was rough. What was that energy? It was very unexpected. So the taking action piece, any normal person would go, this is a valuable ring, not just monetarily, but also just in terms of being a family heirloom and, the history with it. And any normal person, understandably, would think all of that, second guess themselves, and then bury the ring on a later day. I'll do it later. No, this is an SEH student, and of course, like, they get really, really good at trusting the universe and taking action. And when they do, they know that their lives get better and better and better. So what does she do? She buries it. And this psychometry exercise I did with her was just a handful of days ago. And then she and I were doing a session swap earlier today. And when she logs on, I'm like, oh, like she's cut a lot of her hair. And it's still like probably down to about right here, but it was really, really long before. So it's like, oh, I love your haircut. And she's just glowing. Like, she is so radiant. And she's already like stunningly beautiful, but she is just like extra popping off, like really, really gorgeous and stunning today. And so I said to her, I was like, girl, you are extra radiant. Like, what is going on? And she was like, so many great things have happened. She's like, I buried the ring, and then I got the intuitive hit to cut my hair, and I cut my hair, and then I got the intuitive hit to do, and like, basically, like, she ended up like just in the last handful of days, like going to this amazing spiritual ceremony and meeting this amazing, like, perfect match man. And I'm just like, girl, like, thank God you took action on everything that you did, because it is just like this one domino needed to fall, and she needed to listen and take action. And then the next domino revealed itself, and then the next and the next and the next. And she is just on fire. And so her whole goal for the session today, when we were doing our session swap, she was like, I just want to know, what is the next action that I should take that is in highest alignment for the highest good for the universe? And I'm like, good Lord, she is on fire. So that's why SEH, Soul Empowering Hypnosis, it's so helpful, because we're always encouraging you, like, don't just vibe with the universe. Is that great? Yeah, that's phenomenal. But when you open your eyes and you are back in 3D life, do the thing. And then that's when it gets really, really magical, because that's when you start to be so empowered, where you realize, like, you have a huge sense of agency that isn't normal person agency. You have spirit realm support, and you just need to do the thing. And then, yeah, life gets really bananas really fast. So let's just see what you see in your hypnosis session today and what you're meant to take action on. All right, guys. So let's go ahead. I want to see really quickly if there's anything else I meant to mention to you before we do the hypnosis. We're good. We're good. We'll probably call in some balance, because balance is a word that came up a lot in today's session. And then also it came up a lot in either really late December or really early January. And the universe basically said to me, it's like the word of the year for some of us, not for everybody, but for some of us, balance is like a really big thing for this year. So we're definitely going to do a future progression of the near term current life. And I think we're going to call in a lot of balance as well, which is really, really nice. A big lesson that they were giving to me today in my hypnosis session, because again, it's a session swap with the student. So I'm facilitating a session for her, then she facilitates a session for me. And then she gets to check off the to-do list on one of the modules that she's completing. And like I said, she just graduated from SEH. And so now she's doing the APH, Advanced Performance Hypnosis certification. And guys, you know how, like, with other hypnosis programs, they will piecemeal, and they'll say, like, oh, take this level. Okay. And then you finish. And then they're like, okay, now you have to take this level. And then they're just like charging you more and more and more and more and more to finally piecemeal together a complete education. With SEH, it's just one tuition cost. That's it. And then every single possible thing you could ever want is built into it. Like, you buy it, you get the full education. So the specialty certification, APH, Advanced Performance Hypnosis, she and I are doing the session swap and going back to that energy of balance. What kept coming in for me a lot during the session when I was client was a phrase that I've never really heard them bang the drum on before. So it was fun to get something really new and very valuable and very simple to incorporate into my life. And they kept saying to me, Courtney, you continually live the energy of or, and we want you to live the energy of and. And so what they mean by that is that there's still a part of me that feels like there are only a certain number of hours in the day. And because there are only a certain number of hours in the day, then I need to select, well, I could do this really fun activity, or I could do this other really fun activity. I could finish this work project, or I could finish this work project. And they're like, Courtney, how long is this going to take for you to realize time's not real? You manipulate time all the time. We want you to live the happiest, fullest life. Stop feeling like you have to pick and choose. Just do all of the things that you want to do. We will create the time for you. And so I want to pay that advice forward. And so if you feel like you've been living a very or life, they really would like for you to live a very and life. Like, you don't have to pick and choose. You really can just go like, I'd like to do it all, actually. And then watch them open up space and time in your day, in your calendar. It's really amazing that when you say to them, like, hey, I'd really actually like to do all of this. Can you just make it work? And you will start to see these things shift and transpire where you're like, it's been this easy the whole time. And yeah, it really is. I've seen it a million times. So it's funny that they have to continue to remind me. But yeah, they're just so magical that sometimes I need the reminders because the magic is a lot to process. I'm grateful, but yeah, the reminders I definitely need sometimes. So I like being able to pay it forward to you as well, so you can also get that wisdom. All right, guys, let's do some hypnosis. Go ahead and grab your favorite blanket, your favorite pillow. While you're doing that, I'll let you know how to go ahead and work with me. You just go to my website, CourtneyStarkey.com. If you want to book a one-on-one session there, that's where you do it. If you want to sign up for the SEH, Soul Empowering Hypnosis Certification Training Program, that's where you do it. No matter if you want to book a one-on-one session or if you want to sign up for the certification training, please click on the red heart that says Save Money, and you'll save a bunch of money. And that makes me really happy to be able to do that for you. And it helps streamline you into signing up for a session or signing up for the program. And so it's just a win-win-win-win-win. So please make sure that when you do that, click the red heart that says Save Money. All right. I hope I gave you guys enough time to get nice and cozy and ready for some hypnosis. So I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes along with you. And beginning to enjoy the feeling of having your eyes closed. And beginning to focus on your breathing. Which should be deep and regular. From way down to way up. And as you're taking those nice, deep, relaxing breaths, go ahead and begin to really feel, really enjoy the nourishing oxygen that flows in with each in-breath. Beginning to really feel, really enjoy the peaceful energy that flows in with each in-breath. And with each exhaling breath, beginning to really feel, really enjoy the feeling of letting go, releasing, relaxing more and more with each out breath. And as you continue to take those nice, deep, relaxing breaths, go ahead and from your heart, invite in a really warm, loving, protecting energy. And this energy of protection begins to flow into the top of your head. And as it does, you may notice a color, a light, or maybe it feels warm as this energy of protection flows from the top of your head all the way down your entire body. All the way down to the tips of your toes, so that your entire body is filled, bathed with this warm, loving, protecting energy. So much so that you begin to glow and radiate a halo of protection all the way around your entire body, as you get to enjoy feeling so calm, so safe, so peaceful, and so protected. And as you continue to enjoy that wonderful feeling, go ahead and from your heart send out this invitation, this request to your soul, your guides, your spirit friends, your spirit animals, including the crane. Just letting them know these words from your heart. I am open and I am ready for the loving wisdom, the helpful energy, the positive shifts, the wonderful insights. I am open and I am ready. And whenever you're ready, from your heart, go ahead and invite in the spirit animal crane, knowing that he may come in as a vision, or maybe you will hear him or sense him or just know that he's there. But however the crane comes in, once he's here, go ahead and ask, what would he like to share with you? It may be energy or information or something different. But asking him now, what would he like to share with you? We're going to sit quietly for a couple of minutes and And just a reminder, you can always ask follow-up questions and clarifying questions if you ever want to know more. Sitting quietly now. Enjoy. Taking a few more moments. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and ask the crane, as well as your soul and your guides, for really helpful energy or information about how to have more balance in your life, whatever that means for you. So asking the best teammates to come forward and help you with having more balance in your life. We'll sit quietly for a couple of minutes. Really enjoy. Taking a few more moments. And I want to remind you of that beautiful bullet point that says a portal has opened that allows you glimpses of the future without fear, without trepidation. And this is a time of great abundance and plenty, one in which you won't want for anything. So with that beautiful energy of a near future, and by near, I mean it could be this month, it could be next year, but sometime in the next couple of years, go ahead and let's portal to a glimpse of your wonderful future that is so full of abundance. I'm going to count backwards from 3 down to 1. When we get to the number 1, you're going to be through the portal to the other side and into that future. Let your soul, let your guides, let the universe pick the time. Let them surprise you. But sometime in the next couple of years. 3, entering the portal now. 2, flowing through it so easily. 1, outside of the portal and into that near future vision where you're meant to be. Be there now. And taking your time and just notice, what does it feel like? Who's with you? What are you doing? What knowledge do you have, this future version of you, that will be really helpful for current you to know? We're going to sit quietly for quite a while. I'm going to do the full 5 minutes, and I want you to really dig in to all of the good stuff in this future. And also really dig into, what does future you want current you to know that will help you more easily, more quickly, with more fun, move into this future. I'm going to sit quietly for about 5 minutes now. Really dig in. Enjoy. Taking a few more moments. And whenever you're ready, we are going to dial this up a notch. A member of your extended family, and what I mean by that is could be from the fairy realm, the angel realm, the dragon realm, the star seeds, but there is a member of your family from one of the other realms that wants to also share with you how to help make this positive future a reality. And this is going to be a really nice experience because you're going to get a very different perspective, because this is somebody who's very familiar with you in the earth realm, but is not of this realm. So you can get a really good second opinion. So go ahead and invite in this family member and allow yourself to be surprised. And when they're here, just ask them, what would they like to share with you that can help make this beautiful, positive future a reality even more easily? We're going to sit quietly for a few minutes. And remember, you can always ask them follow-up questions. Enjoy. Taking a few more moments. And for our final exercise tonight, they're showing me something really different, really nice that they want to do for you. They're showing me a flame, and think of the flame as the spark that really propels you forward. So, for example, that when you've got a candle, you light a match, and then that flame is what initiates the candle becoming what it's meant to be. So, if you would like, you can allow this really nice flame from the spirit realm, from your guides, from your soul. You can invite that flame to flow into you and spark you, ignite you into action, so that when you open your eyes and when tomorrow comes, that you are doing the things that will help you move so nicely into that positive future. So if you want to, invite that flame to flow into you, knowing that it is so nicely igniting that spark within you to take really positive action. We'll sit quietly for a couple of minutes and really enjoy the energy of that flame. There's also a really nice purification energy within it too. So let it do its really nice purifying work. Enjoy. Taking a few more moments. And knowing that in just a few moments, we're going to be bringing you back. Before we do, go ahead and send a lot of love, a lot of appreciation to your soul, your guides, your extended family, whatever realm they're from, and also to the crane, and allowing them to reciprocate and to send their love, their appreciation to you as well, including future you, who is definitely rooting for you and excited for you. And knowing that we're going to be bringing you back in just a few moments, know that when you do come back, all of your day-to-day activities will return just like normal. So driving, grocery shopping, dialing phone numbers, all of that will return just like normal. And you'll also come back in a way where this access, this connection, this beautiful bridge between current you and future you, and also your soul group, your soul family, all of this will stay open and accessible at whatever percentage feels good to you. So beginning the process now of coming back to this time, this place, the cozy cushions underneath you, returning your focus, your awareness to the sounds inside of the room and the sounds outside of the room. And also returning your focus to your wonderful body and your wonderful breathing. And now as you're focusing on your breathing, really feeling, really enjoying the vivacious energy that flows in with each in-breath. And really feeling and really enjoying the enlivening energy that flows in with each in-breath. And really feeling and really enjoying the positive future energy that flows in with each in-breath, letting each breath bring you closer and closer and closer to that positive future, because it literally is. And then taking 2, 3, or 4 more really energizing, really, really loving, positive in-breaths. And then opening your eyes wide awake and alert and all the way back now. Welcome back, everybody. That was really nice. Whenever you get a chance, let me know, who is your extended family? Are you guys from the starseed? And by the way, that's just a fun, nice, friendly way to say alien. Are you from the starseed family, the angel realm, a different realm, Pegasus, dragon? I'd really love to know. So let me know. And guys, tomorrow, the day has finally come. It's going to be Crow. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. I don't even know what the bullet points are. I just love the spirit animal so much. Like, it has treated me so well over the years. All right, tomorrow is Crow. Exciting. So we're going to do this again in about 23 hours. And we're going to get to hang out with one of the coolest spirit animals I have ever met. And I've met a lot. So that's something to really look forward to. All right, I love you guys very much. I'll see you in